Good morning, sir. Good morning, classmate. My topic is all about pizza ordering inventory system. Project context. The pizza ordering inventory system has been developed to override the problem prevailing in the participating manual system. The software is supported to eliminate and in some cases to reduce the hardship faced by existing system. Moreover, this system is designed for the particular need for the company to carry out operation in a smooth and effective manner. The application is reduced as much as possible to avoid error while entering the data. This project has no formal knowledge is needed for the user to use this system. And also this system is give a solution from the numerous problem, a system that customer face and researcher propose a system that will help them to find convenience every time they order. This proposed project will certainly create a less hassle and create convenience to the customer ordering. Next is objective. The researcher aimed to develop a pizza ordering inventory system that allow customers to order the pizza they want to buy. The system contains first, basic information of the customers. Second, the system will display the menu. Third, the system will print out the receipt of the customer ordered. Next is scope and limitation. The purpose system is focused on the ordering inventory system, which confirming order, choosing desired order, and notify the kitchen personnel about the order of the customer. Only the admin and customer can access all the functions of the system. This system has its limitations, which are no more payment, inventory, and delivery. This is Chapter 2, the technical background. These system resources are the most important requirements to able to accomplish the needed of the system. Table 1. The hardware requirements for the development of pizza ordering inventory system. Table 1 shows the hardware requirements to be used for the system. It shows specifications that should be in order to function the system successfully. Each component has a contribution to the task to be performed by the system. The researcher should use laptop to input the data, data processing, information output, and data information storage. And also, the researcher use printer, which used to print out the receipt. Next is Table 2, the software requirements for development of the pizza ordering inventory system. Table 2 shows the software needed by the researcher to develop the system. The system listed is necessary for the pizza ordering inventory system to attain the described functionalities of the system. Programming language Visual Studio 2010 VB.NET C# is a programming language used to design and run the program of the system. The Network Framework is a software development framework for building and running applications on Windows. Next is the Windows Microsoft software is user-friendly user experience OS based on user experience. The last is MySQL is an open source relational database management system. A database management system used to store data that entered into the system. Next is the Table 3, which is the human resources requirements for development of pizza ordering inventory system. Table 3 shows the resources requirements which are the people involved in making the project. The person involved are the follows. Project manager, who is responsible for managing the project proposal. The next is programmer, which is responsible in creating the program and providing the codes needed to make the system. The third one is the customer, which is responsible to buy the pizza that they want. The next, fourth, is the chef. The chef is responsible including preparing pizza dough, slicing and chopping toppings like vegetable and meats, and also executing customer order. And the last one is the cashier. The cashier is responsible to taking the money, issuing changing requirements, and providing the order take with the bill for the customer. And the last is the researcher, which is responsible for searching of resources needed for development of the system in its documentation. For the chapter 3, the design and methodology. Figure 1 is the Gantt chart. The Gantt chart shown in the figure 1 serves as the researcher guide for creating and working the study. It describes the procedure that must be followed in its compilation. This provides a clear understanding about the project. And also it shows the exact date when a specific phase of the development stated in most end of the chapter 1, 2, and 3, the system to complete the requirements for us to pass the subject. This schedule is being followed to meet the target deadline in the system. Figure 2 is the context diagram. Figure 2 shows the context diagram of a pizza ordering inventory system. This shown in the middle level. The diagram shows 4 participants who will interact with the system, which called external entities such as admin, cashier, customer, and the kitchen are entities that will interact with the system. The customer will provide the order and the system will give a complete order to the kitchen. Next entities receive a confirmed order from the system, and the cashier offers an order number to the system, and the system will give a confirmation message. The admin puts the menu details in the system and generate reports to the admin. Figure 4 is the data flow diagram. Figure 3 shows the data flow diagram of pizza ordering inventory system. The diagram shows and illustrates the process of how the data processed by the system in terms of output and input. The process starts when the admin or user access the system. When the customer provides his or her order, the cashier will provide or process the order, and also the cashier will process the order and get the payment and give a receipt to the customer. The next step is to the kitchen, where the kitchen will process the order and confirm if it's already done. Figure 4 is the functional decomposition. Figure 4 shows the functional decomposition diagram of pizza ordering inventory system. The diagram above shows the process and all sub-processes of the system, such as customer. The customer input includes order and save order. For the cashier will add the new item and input the data from the customer and check if the data exists and save. For the kitchen, The kitchen will process the order and confirm it if it's already done. The last but not the least, the generate reports. Select and type of reports option administrator to see the supply data and print reports. Next is the entity relationship diagram. Figure 5 shows an entity relationship diagram of pizza ordering inventory system. It involves 6 entities which include each for foreign key. The first entity is the product, which has the primary key product ID and also has a 5 sub-foreign keys: the product name, product size, product flavor, and product price. The second is the customer, that has its primary key, customer ID, and has 4 sub-foreign keys: the customer name, customer, and customer contact. For the third entity, that has own primary key, flavor code, that includes 2 sub-foreign key, the product flavor and the product ID. And the size has 4 entity that has its own primary key size code, and also that has 3 sub-foreign key, flavor code, price code, and size code. The fifth is the order, that has its primary key, order ID, and has 6 sub-foreign keys: the product ID, customer ID, flavor ID, price ID, size code, and quantity ID. The last is the receipt, that has a primary key, receipt ID, and has 2 sub-foreign key, product receipt and product description. That's all.